watching.
Subscribe.
Hello, you're watching ScreenStalker. My name is Quinnell, and this is the movie news. Before we get into the news today, make sure to have a super click party by pressing the thumbs up, subscribe, and bell icons to enable notifications, and leave us a comment answering the question of the day, which today is, what is your favorite X-Men movie of all time? For me, it's X-Men First Class. The film itself is pretty first class. Speaking of first class, an Avengers Endgame might just go down as one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. It's been nearly 2 months since it was released, and we're still talking about it. Among all the emotional highs and lows throughout the movie, and there were plenty, one scene depicted Iron Man having just been rescued from space after 3 weeks of being stranded there, confronting Captain America about his promises, which culminated with him calling Cap a liar, following promises surrounding fighting and losing together. The scene was hugely emotional and, as it turns out, was improvised by Robert Downey Jr. RDJ is well known for improvising and riffing on scripts. I mean, hell, his now iconic line of "I am Iron Man," which was then used again later as his final words, were not in the script of the original Iron Man movie. Empire released a feature regarding Avengers Endgame, and during it was revealed by Endgame writers Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, as well as co-director Anthony Russo, that RDJ's performance of that scene was one of his shining moments in the movie, and that he improvised pretty much all of it. What a talented man. Changing gears now, let's take a look at the Fast and Furious franchise. Did you see what I did there? Changing gears, Fast and Furious, cars. You're welcome. It seems the leader of the C Nation will be making his name felt in another action franchise, as John Cena has been officially cast in Fast and Furious 9. While Cena was essentially confirmed back in April with a weird Vin Diesel Instagram video, it's now been made official. Rock vs. Cena 3, thrice in a lifetime confirmed. Whether Cena will be playing a hero or a villain or something in between is yet to be cleared up, but the only description of his character thus far is that they're a badass. I'm sure he'll really stand out from the crowd then. Personally, I'm just looking forward to seeing Cena join the supercar crew with his gangster car from WrestleMania 22, preferably with a CM Punk hanging off the back of it. Fast and Furious spin-off movie Hobbs & Shaw is set for release on August 2nd this year, which stars Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham. Whether Cena's character will be joining Hobbs & Shaw in future frolicking is yet to be determined, but you can bet there will be some wrestling banter between them all. Cena will hit an AA on someone, that's pretty much guaranteed. Something else that's guaranteed is that big movies will constantly be delayed. Godzilla King of the Monsters released on May 31st to mixed reviews. Basically, it looks pretty but focuses too much on humans and has poor character arcs. Shocking. Never heard that complaint about any other movie ever. The sequel to the critically disappointing movie will see Godzilla take on King Kong. Let's hope that one isn't as anticlimactic as another face-off of two gigantic entities like, I don't know, let's say Batman v Superman. It seems the people responsible for the movie want to take their time with it to ensure it's actually decent quality, as it was recently revealed by Warner Bros. Studio chairman Toby Emmerich that Godzilla vs. Kong may very well be delayed until late 2020. The movie will deliver for fans in a way that they were looking for. It might come out later in the year, so we can deliver an A+ movie. I'm sure this has absolutely nothing to do with the performance of Godzilla King of the Monsters. It's all fine, nothing to worry about. Something that another studio should worry about though is X-Men Dark Phoenix, because oh boy, it's a little bit of a stinker. The culmination of Fox's interpretation of the franchise was released on June 5th, and let's just say, it's not done well. And when I say not well, I mean it's absolutely tanked. On its opening weekend, X-Men Dark Phoenix made $33 million domestically, which sounds like a lot of money, but let's hit you up with some perspective. $33 million is the lowest opening weekend of any X-Men movie so far, far lower than the Wolverine's $53.1 million in 2013, and it's more than $20 million less than the original X-Men movie in 2000, despite nearly 20 years of inflation on ticket prices and the introduction of premium formats such as 3D. And for the real kicker, Dark Phoenix finished second on the box office for the weekend, behind The Secret Life of Pets 2, which drew $47.1 million, $14 million more than Dark Phoenix. Yeah, it's not gone well. Fans of the X-Men franchise were hoping for a bit of a swan song, considering this is the culmination of the entire X-Men saga as we know it. Marvel Studios have now acquired the rights to the characters, so before long we'll will see it rebooted and inserted into the MCU. This, however, was not quite the last hurrah that fans had in mind. Common criticisms of the movie include poorly developed character arcs and a weak story, and it seems word of mouth was so strong it deterred fans from going to see it, instead probably watching some dog in a cone of shame or something. I don't know, I don't watch Secret Life of Pets. From the look of projections, it looks unlikely that the studio will even turn a profit on the movie at all, which is an absolute disaster for Fox. But it's fine, guys. Don't worry, they've not got any other big movie releases to deal with apart from the new Men in Black, Toy Story 4, Child's Play, and Brightburn. They'll be fine. Who's that Pokemon? It's SoCal Val, trying to guess them. Click the video to my right to be taken to that fun discussion right now. Press the thumbs up, subscribe, and enable notifications. Make sure to leave us a comment down below answering the question of the day as well. I've been Chopper Pete Quinnell, and remember, we're watching.